Didn't we all used to think we'd be in relationships eventually? I mean, man, oh man, if you told my 6-year-old self that this is where I'd be in 20 years, I would be mind boggled. I wouldn't even, I'd be so like, devastated. I don't even know what words to even like say, I would be mortified, Because it's like, I think this is like part of the reason why like this whole dating and relationships shit, all the rejections, all that affects me, a lot. Because some people like cope with it well, like very well. They don't like, they don't really like bitch about it. They're kind of like, oh, bro, just focus on yourself, bro. That's what I do, bro. But I was never really like that. I've always been, I think, like a little hypersensitive with shit. I think it's like part like due to the expectation from my parents, because good lord, ever since I could fucking remember, they're always telling me some shit about, oh, your future wife, oh, I can't wait till you have your future wife, oh, look at this happy couple, look at this. Like, it was just constant, like, always. So I think that's part of the reason why it like affects me so much, why I get like so sad about it sometimes. Because like, even like when I was young, I was like, I don't fucking know. It was like throughout like my whole childhood, like my parents would say like, oh, maybe you can save this toy for your kid when you get older, and oh, I can't wait till you have your first kiss, like all that shit. Because my parents, they're like in a different time, obviously. And they both of them, my mom and dad, had relationships like when they were like fucking 10, like their first they had multiple, like the amount of shit that they've told me. My mom's had a fuckload of boyfriends. My dad has had tons of girlfriends. And there's just me who just tries my dick off, comes home, and then they'd say, oh, it's okay, keep trying, you gotta keep trying. But, and they just like didn't even have to try at all. It kind of just like, happened. Like I don't know. And here's the thing, like, I always expected, like, I think this is another reason, like I was saying, like a reason why it affects me so much, because I had an expectation, like during like school, that I was supposed to like get a girlfriend like everybody else. It was like a hit or miss with that, because like half of the people I knew got girlfriends, half of them didn't. I think one of my first friends who got a girlfriend, he was like 12, and the story of it, they were just friends, and then they became a relationship. Like, that was pretty much it. Like, nothing special to it. They didn't like, no one like asked each other out. They pretty much just like fell in love with each other. Like some kind of like legitimate like Disney shit. Like, they were both friends with each other, and they just were a relationship after a while. And it lasted like a super long time. All the way up until I think like a senior year they were together. But you kind of notice now, I know how they say you only got like a 4% chance to like stay with your high school crush. I call BS on that. I'm honestly 100% positive that most of them stay together, because the amount of people that I went to high school with that are still together from high school, it's insane, So I honestly think like that, it's like BS, like 4% or some shit like that only stay together. I think it's a much higher number than that. But yeah, like, and here's the thing. I think the reason why, like, when I was younger and shit, like, I just by default, I thought that everyone was supposed to get a girlfriend was because I would see everyone with a girlfriend. Like, every family gathering, everyone had a wife. Everyone I've ever, like, seen, like, had a wife. Everyone I've, like, known, like, every old person when I was younger, like, my mom's friends, my dad's friends, they all had like wives and husbands, and I just thought like it's supposed to happen. But now that I think about it, I don't think like single people get invited to shit, they're not really like seen at all, like, I mean, look at me, especially like 2 years ago, I barely left the house. So it's like, I don't really think society wants you to see people like, like that until you become one of them, Like, I mean, seriously, like a single person, what reason would they have to go out? When I go to the movie theaters, I see friends, couples, because I go to the movie theaters alone. Like, I go by myself alone, and I always see, couples, like, all the time, couples, friends, because who goes to the movies alone? I don't think I've ever seen one person alone in the movie theater, like, just sitting by themselves, except for me. People usually go with a friends or, a couple. Same thing. It's like you notice it everywhere. So that's why I think like I thought everyone was just kind of supposed to eventually get a relationship. Because, like, I thought that's just how it happens, because I saw it everywhere. Like, I saw, like, oh, look at this dude, he got a wife. But the more I tried, the more I got rejected. I was just like, wait a minute, what the fuck? I was like, there has to be some, I don't know. I had, like, this huge red pill phase, too. I thought that I was doing everything wrong. Like, in high school, I started watching that red pill crap, thinking, like, oh, I'm doing this wrong. I gotta be confident and show them some good game. But they don't realize, like, game, it's not gonna work for anyone who's below average, I don't know, it's brutal. I just thought I was doing something wrong. I thought, like, oh, I'm supposed to be in a relationship, in high school. It's like that fucking false expectation shit. And I can cope and sit here and tell you, like, oh, it didn't affect me. Oh, you just focus on yourself, bro. But that's not reality. This shit hurts. I definitely get depressed over it. I'm just, like, that type of person, I guess. And, like, yeah, same thing, people would say that, like, oh, bro, why do you take it so personally, bro, that you didn't have a relationship and you get rejected, bro? Just, work on yourself, focus on yourself. And I would have been doing that, too. Like, I would be actively doing some shit to, like, improve myself, and they'd still be telling me to improve. Like, oh, just improve harder, bro. It's like, what the fuck? How much improvement do I need? This is why I think, like, the gym is the legitimate last resort. And the thing about the gym is I have a very weird frame. It's not bad, but I have a very ugly body. I have stretch marks everywhere. It's not due to anything. Weight gain, weight loss. I have them in such bizarre, weird spots that don't make sense. It's concerning. I went to the dermatologist because I have them all over my hands, my arms and shit. It's like I'm Deadpool. So I went to the dermatologist, and the lady pretty much told me, like, yeah, I don't know why your skin's doing that, so just put baby oil on yourself every night, and hopefully your skin doesn't keep doing that. Like, they just don't even know what the fuck. I don't know what's wrong. I don't give a fuck, because I don't take my shirt off anyway, and the ones on my hands and arms are, like, not really too bad. They're pretty bad. The ones on my hands are, like, not that bad, but the ones on my arms are pretty bad. These started occurring, like, about, I want to say 5 years ago. I can't wear short sleeve shirts because, like, my stretch marks, like, show through them, like, because they're all over my arms. And it's so weird. Like, it just randomly happened one day. I don't know. I can't explain it. The dermatologist couldn't explain it, but I don't have an attractive body, like, to begin with, because of that too. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, didn't we all used to think we would be in relationships eventually? Like, it's just that thinking when we were younger, like, oh, I wonder who my future girlfriend is going to be in high school or middle school, or, when I'm in my 20s, or who my wife is going to be, just for, like, none of that to even, like, you want to hear something brutal? I don't know where my life went. Like, seriously, I don't know what the fuck happened. It's like I blinked and I'm here now. Like, I don't remember shit, anything good, I meant. Like, I don't remember anything good. It's kind of like I blinked and I just missed out on fucking everything, And it's like, damn, that shit sucks. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. Didn't we all used to think we'd be in relationships eventually just for it to not happen?